What's up everybody, Evan here with week 4 of Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2, and this week we're gonna do things a little bit different. So I am able to do almost every single challenge in a single location, and then you got Omni chips all over the place. The resistance quests are on the other side of the map, and as you know, resistance quests, you have to start one to get to the next one, so it's not worth me going through them twice in this video. So what I'm gonna do in the effective section of this video, I'm just going to go through the regular challenges of the week, plus there are free Omni chips in that location, so I'm gonna cover that. And then there's a single quest that is far away from that location, and there's some problems with it, but yeah, for the most part we'll be in the same location. And then the resistance quest I'll cover them alongside the rest of the Omni chips in the section where I cover each challenge one by one in order. Okay, so let's start with doing all the challenge the most effective way. We're doing almost everything at Condo Canyon. So first of all, we're dropping straight into the bounty board. We're gonna accept the bounty board because we have one challenge that requires you to accept a bounty board 30 seconds from landing. So we will do that real quick. We don't need to actually finish the bounty board, just accepting it. From here, we're going to loot a little bit. We need some weapons. We're going to the residential area of Condo Canyon, where a battle is happening between IO and 7, just like it was happening on Daily Bugle last week. So we gotta kill 3 IO guards in a single match. So it will be a lot more than 3 here. Just be careful with what other players, obviously. And if you're on the final phase of the battle here, you got a boss that has a lot of health. Don't try to mess with him. You just want to get the free kills for the challenge here. Also, I messed up here. I forgot to do the challenge of getting 75 damage with a pickaxe against an opponent. Thankfully it counts against IO guards, but I forgot to do it here. I am doing it. I go up to the blimp and I do it against the Huntmaster Saber, which he is now here on the Condo Canyon blimp, airship, whatever. So we're just going to do 4 hits on him. It's enough to do 80 damage. We need 75. Now we're going to get a jetpack. There are 10 locations for jetpacks on every airship. Once I cover this challenge separately, I'm gonna show all the locations if you want that. So we're gonna pick up the jetpack. We need to use it for 100 meters. So I'm going to do that here. And I also found a Shockwave Grenade, and we're going to use it on top of the airship because we need to get 3 seconds of air with a Shockwave Grenade. I only get 2 seconds from the top of the airship, but thankfully we got 2 Shockwave Grenades. I used the second one to get the 3rd second. So like I said, in Condo Canyon we have 3 Omni chips, so we're going to grab those. Also in Condo Canyon there are a lot of ice machines and coolers. Unfortunately for me, I only had this one spawning, but we're going to need 1 thermal fish, which I randomly got one by destroying a cooler here near Chunker Speedway. I feel like coolers are the best way to get these thermal fish, but you know, I'm sure you can find them from ice machines or actually fishing, but I think coolers are the best for this. You just need to pick up the fish. You don't need to actually consume it if you don't want to. So I did this on another match. Actually, you should do this on a match where you dedicate to this challenge, because I tried doing this on the same match, but people are trying to do this challenge so they are landing on the location, which means the battle bus is not there anymore, so I couldn't do this on the same match. So just land on Synapse Station and grab the battle bus. As you can see here, someone else grabbed the battle bus, but it counted for me. So you need to go to 3 3 gas stations with the battle bus. I got 2 of them and I got killed eventually, unfortunately. And I finished off the challenge by going to Sanctuary on another match. Once again, someone else was driving it, and I got to the gas station near Sanctuary. There is a third battle bus on the Daily Bugle if you want that. So that is it for the challenges. Like I said, I'm going to cover the other Omni chips and the resistance challenges here on the separate section of challenges. But for the regular challenges, that's it. That's incredibly easy to do. So now let's go to each challenge one by one. First, the Omni chips of the week. We got 3 Omni chips at Condo Canyon. You got 3 almond chips at the Daily Bugle. And 3 Omni chips at Windbreakers. Now for the resistance quest of the week. The first device uplink of the week is on Logjam Lumberyard.
Slip through their perimeter by approaching Logjam by water. Once you're in, plot a communication relays to jam their comms.
And for the actual challenge, we need to deploy aquatic communication relays near Logjam Lumberyard. So you need 3 of them. They're all on the lake at Logjam Lumberyard. There are more than 3 on the lake, but you just need 3. Just pick whatever you want.
Second jammer online. Signal suppressor is active. We're officially hijacking their airwaves. Nice work.
Now next, we got another device uplink on a 7 outpost. We're going to the one near Logjam Lumberyard.
Remember that data scraper you planted on one of those blimps a while back? I'm sending a drone to retrieve the data from you, but you will have to be quick. The moment the imagined order detects the drone, they'll shoot it down.
And for the actual challenge, we need to transmit data to the drone. So thankfully, the drones will all be on 7 outposts as well. Since we are already here, we just interact with this one. We just need 1.
This could change my life. Everyone's lives, in the sense that they will continue to exist. Good work.
And for the final device uplink, it's over on the Sanctuary.
I need you to roll out our anti-tank rounds to the 7's personnel across the island. Keep your comms open while you're delivering them. We need to talk.
And for the actual challenge is place anti-tank rounds. We need 3 of them. There are 5 locations on the Sanctuary.
Not to brag, but before I left the Imagined Order, I was somewhat of an expert on the 7. And one thing we were certain of was that they worked as a unified, dedicated group. The Imagined Order still thinks that, but I'm not so certain. Makes me nervous. Between you and me, we need to know what's going on with the 7. This lack of trust could be a real problem. We need to resolve it before the IO catches wind. everything I told you, okay? We're just gonna watch and be smart. We need the 7 united. If something is driving a wedge, we need to know.
And that is it for this week's Resistance quest. So now let's go for the actual season quests of week 4. First, we got accept a bounty from a bounty board within 30 seconds of landing. So just land straight to a bounty. Here I do it on Condo Canyon. But basically, I'm not going to show every location, but basically almost every named location has a bounty board. They're going to show up on the minimap once you get close. They also show up from behind walls. Actually, if you're close enough, you're going to see the symbol. I believe the only named locations they don't have one is Tilted Towers, Command Cavern, and the Fortress. So yeah. Next we got catch or collect a thermal fish. So you can catch a fish, obviously. You can get fish from ice machines or coolers. So in Condo Canyon there are a lot of ice machines and a few coolers, I believe. But for me, I couldn't find a single one somehow. I feel like coolers were the ones that I find thermal fish the most. But obviously you should go for the ice machines as well, just in case. It shouldn't be hard to find one. You just need to collect it. You don't need to actually eat it. And as you can see, it's pretty clear when you get it. It's a legendary rarity. Next we got deal damage to opponents with the harvesting tool. We need 75 damage, so 4 hits. We're gonna do 80 damage. You can do this against IO guards. I should have done this on the battle at Condo Canyon against IO guards, but I forgot to do it. So I went up here to the airship and I did it against Huntmaster Saber, which is not the greatest idea, but it worked, was good enough. Next, we got eliminate IO forces within a single match. So just like the last challenge, like I said, there's a battle happening on Condo Canyon and you'll find more than 3 IO guards at Condo Canyon as long as you land there. And so just eliminate 3 of them in the single match. Shouldn't be a problem. Just be careful with other players. Next, we got seconds of airtime after being hit by a Shockwave Grenade. We need to do it 3 seconds. I recommend going on top of an airship. You know, if you throw the Shockwave on your feet and you jump right after it, so you can go even higher. So as you can see here, I only got 2 seconds, but shockwaves always come in stacks of 2. So I used the second Shockwave Grenade to get the 3rd second. Next, we got travel in the air with a jetpack, 100 meters. We do this. So there are 10 locations of jetpacks on every airship. I'm going to show you all of them right now. You just need to hold X to use the jetpack and just do it for 100 meters. And lastly, we got visit gas stations in a battle bus. We need to do this on 3 gas stations. So we got 1 battle bus at the Daily Bugle, 1 at Synapse Station, and 1 at the Sanctuary. So a lot of people are going to these places and getting battle buses. So just try to land at the spot. Even if you don't get the battle bus, if someone else is driving it, it's still gonna count for you. So just chill on the battle bus. Don't try to mess with it with people. We all need the challenge. challenge, right? I do recommend going for Synapse Station because you can feel like it's the best one to get free gas stations. By the way, you can't do this on the same gas station. It has to be 3 different gas stations. So I did this on the one near Rocky Rios, well, the 2 near Rocky Rios, and the one near the Jonesies. Again, both times I did it with people driving the battle bus because I couldn't reach it first. So also, might that actually be a better idea to do this on Team Rumble? You know, you just land on your side of the battle bus, and so probably you're gonna get teammates getting the battle bus, and so they're not gonna mess with you, but you know, it's still doable in regular matches. And that is it, another week of challenges. You know, after last week was a nightmare, this week you can really do everything at once. Well, not everything, but like the regular challenges, you can do everything in one go, which is way more satisfying. So just pretty easy stuff. And once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, use code Avignon on Fortnite and the Epic Games Store. I'll see you next week for more. Goodbye.